I remember I was 8 years old with a blank tape waiting by the radio. Come on, man, play it back in black. I wanna play it back on repeat. I remember Panama City, long nights with a girl named Christy. She took me down to the Paradise City, then up on Cripple Creek.
Oh, yeah! Take me back to that Paradise City, and take me to Cripple Creek, all in one sitting. Oh, yeah, because we got songs on shuffle, baby. That's what we're doing today. Yeah, I just grabbed a little ragtag full of songs, just a little something that's been out the last couple of years. You know, it's fairly new kind of stuff. Just kind of put songs on shuffle. That's what I'm calling it, songs on shuffle. We're going to have a band called Treat. They opened up for Kiss one time on one of the later tours. I'm not sure how long they've been out. I can't remember if they've been a band that was out early and then came back. But anyway, they're just a good hard rocking band that got just that melodic sound and a good 80s feel about them. And then speaking of the 80s, actually this was actually more around 90s, Lynch Mob. George Lynch said this is it. You know, he's wrapping it up. This is going to wrap up the tour. Lynch Mob is going to be no more, but then he's got a new album coming out along with it. He kind of contradicts himself a lot when he does stuff, because he just keeps on going. Because first he's getting rid of the Lynch Mob name altogether because it was offensive, and then he found out, hey, you don't have to worry about being offensive. You know, his name's George Lynch. Lynch Mob is what it is. But anyway, Lynch Mob, yeah, it's got a new. So we got a new song from there. That's a song that's going to be on the upcoming album coming out, and then another upcoming album's by the band Feel. That's the name of the band Feel, not Phil, Feel. Just like you can feel it, in the air. And the band Feel, and they're one of the. I got a feeling they could be one of the newer bands that I'm really going to gravitate to, kind of like a Dirty Honey was, you know, the Temperance Movement. It's one of those kind of bands, just got a real good feel, you know, Vintage Trouble, you know, kind of band. You know, if you don't know those bands I'm mentioning, then you might want to go check it out. But so yeah, I'll give you these 3 songs right here. You can jump in there and you can do what you got to do. So what we're going to do, we got a little time here. What can we kill? What's happening in the world? Nobel Peace Prize was given out, and I know Donald Trump, there's a lot of people saying he should have got it, and I know that we're not talking politics, we're just talking about Nobel Peace Prize, and because that's supposed to have nothing to do with politics, and it's supposed to have everything to do with peace, and he just did broker peace in another country. You know, he's getting peace between Gaza and Israel, and he's got the hostages back, and Melania Trump, she got Ukrainian kids back from Putin. To reunite with their families, so he's kind of freed Palestine. So they got to find something else to go out there and protest about, and so but I mean, is it really that big a deal if you don't get it? Because I mean, you kind of expect them not to get it the way they do with them and stuff, and to me the whole Nobel Peace Prize, I mean, since the 2000s, they just kind of handed out to whoever. They gave one to Al Gore and Obama. Obama didn't do anything. They handed it to him. And Al Gore, you know, he said we was all going to be dead by now, and then they gave him one. And so, I mean, but it's kind of like the Grammys and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, what they've turned into. It's just its own little club, and they give it to whoever they just want to hang out with or whatever. I don't know how they did, but it really had no any kind of real meaning behind it for a couple of decades at least, if not longer. But anyway, so that's what I'd say. It's a lot like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It just really don't mean that much. It's called the Nobel Peace Prize. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is called Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but then you give it to artists that have nothing to do with rock and roll. So that's why I give that. But anyway, that's enough of that. We're on shuffle right now. That's why you're getting just random thoughts, because it's just a random play. It's a random play. We're on songs and shuffle right now. Right now, let's go jump into some of the band Feel right now. So here we go, little brother.
As it was today, question of skin, you've been raised, but to live is war. Can it be done when you can't go outside and make it home?
Oh yeah! Turn that radio up, turn it on, get it on. We'll be back tomorrow with the flagship, the other side of everything else. And until then, you know what you can do? You can just sit back and put your songs on shuffle and have a good time. Until then, I guess I'll see you on the other side.